There is a line that stops people cold. You always want what you cannot have, and the thing you most cannot have is what you already had and lost. It is the ache at the center of the oldest story we still tell. Nearly 3,000 years ago, a man named Odysseus went off to war and then spent 10 more years just trying to get home. And here's the strange part. Along the way, a goddess offered him immortality, eternal life, a paradise island, forever. And he said, no. He turned down being a god because all he wanted was a rocky little island called Ithaca, an ordinary wife, and the plain, boring life he used to have. He would trade eternity just to get back the thing he lost. So why does the human heart work like this? Why do we only want it once it is gone? Start with the wanting. In the 1960s, a psychologist named Jack Brehm discovered something he called reactance. The moment something becomes off-limits, your brain wants it more. Not because it got better, just because you cannot have it. A researcher named Stephen Worchel proved it with something as silly as cookies. He put the same cookies in two jars, one full, one almost empty. People rated the cookies from the almost empty jar as more delicious. Nothing changed but how hard they were to get. The harder something is to reach, the brighter it glows. Now the losing. The Nobel Prize winner Daniel Kahneman found that humans feel a loss about twice as hard as an equal gain. Losing $100 hurts more than finding $100 feels good. And here's the trap hidden inside that. You never really feel a thing while you have it. It is just there, available, invisible. You only feel its full weight at the exact moment it leaves. So look at the cruel little loop your brain runs. What you have you cannot see because it is available, so it fades into the background. What you cannot have you crave because distance makes it glow. And what you already lost you finally understand, but only now that it is too late to hold it. You spend your entire life wanting the one thing you are not currently holding. Sound familiar? Here's the part that should stop you cold. The ordinary life you are half ignoring right now, this room, these people, this unremarkable Tuesday, one day, this is the thing you will ache to get back. You are, at this very moment, living inside someone's lost paradise. Your own future self is Odysseus, and this is Ithaca. You are already home. You just cannot see it yet because you still have it. So how do you see it before you lose it? You cannot argue your brain out of wanting what it cannot have, but you can borrow the eyes of the person who already lost it. The Stoic philosopher Seneca taught a strange practice. Once in a while, imagine it is gone. Picture the person you love, gone. The home, gone. Not to feel afraid, to finally see it. Because the second you imagine losing something, your brain does the one thing it never does on its own. It looks straight at what you have and feels its real weight. You always want what you cannot have. So tonight, do the impossible thing. Want what you do have. Look at your ordinary life like a man who sailed the whole world to get back to it. Odysseus crossed an ocean and turned down eternity for a life that probably looked a lot like the one you are not noticing right now. Do not wait for the shipwreck to see it. You are already home.